And here's my takeaways. I am grateful. I am very grateful that men and women would risk their lives to save our houses and to save our lives. I have never been more impressed by a team spirit than I've seen here today. The firefighters from all over the state have come here to help Horry County. Y'all have stepped up to the plate. You've saved property and you saved lives. And on behalf of everybody in South Carolina, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now what do we do next? We keep fighting this fire. It's not over yet. To the National Guard, thank you for bombing the fire. It's been a team sport, right, General? So one of the most amazing things to me is that a fire of this magnitude and this ferocity was able to be beaten back by bravery. I've seen the videos how close it came to your homes. And the only reason it take out homes and kill people is because all these firefighters put themselves between the fire in your house. The one thing I've been told by the county is that the COPS grant and the fire grant from the federal government have made a difference. Now we need to look at the federal government and make it more efficient, but there's definitely a role for government, and it is in the area of public safety, and we want to make sure we keep helping our communities. These fire grants and these COPS grants have made a difference. Now we applied for a federal grant to get reimbursed here. We don't know how much it's going to cost Horry County and the other communities, but it's going to be a lot. So we're going to reapply, and I think the economic impact to this community is real. One, I'm going to put a claim in for eye damage because my eyes are irritated. The smoke damage has been real. So the bottom line is I wanted to come and see it for myself, and I'm beyond impressed. I've been around the military most of my adult life, and there's no better operation that I've seen here of coordination. The drones mattered. I was told the takeaways were that the drones mattered. The aircraft made a huge difference. To the South Carolina forestry folks, you've really educated me about how fires start and what we need to do in terms of control burns. So it's been a real education for me. But the bottom line, the story of Horry County is people coming together. I talked to a firefighter from Hilton Head and Bluffton and other Charleston. They had the same response. This is a tight-knit community. This is coming from people that don't live here. To all the folks who've been feeding the firefighters, thank you. To the church and the community centers, thank you. To the Meals on Wheels, thank you. This is the best of the community coming together, and it makes me feel better than anything I've been around lately because I've been in Washington. And ain't much good going on up there, but there's a lot of good going on here. And what makes America great is this. It's not the government. What makes America great is people like this who are willing to risk their lives and willing to make sure that the rest of us are safe. And I pledge to you, I'm going to help you any way I can. And I'm going to turn it over to your great congressman who's been on top of it from day one, Russell Fry.
Thanks,
You're looking at live right now, Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. Senator Lindsey Graham addressing the Carolina fires there out of Myrtle Beach. Upper left-hand side of the screen, an event there from the UN, International Women's Day event, and a beautiful shot of Uptown.
We didn't just dream of a better future.
North Carolina, from McClellanville in our state, pulling together. That is what South Carolina is all about. I think Senator Graham hit the nail on the head about how we got here, but the efforts that it takes to put out this fire. And we've all seen the videos of the flames higher than the house itself. And the only thing that stood between that house burning or the fires and that house burning down were people who stood there in incredible pressure, incredible heat, and making sure that we put those fires out. So we are not out of the woods yet. I think it's really important for our community to watch and to make sure that they're paying attention to our local authorities, that they are not engaged in burning. We are in a burn ban, and so it is not the time to be doing this. Listen to your local authorities, follow their instructions, make sure that we get out of this safe. And at the end of the day, let's pull together, like Senator Graham said, as a community between federal, state, and local, and make sure that we continue to fund and advocate for things like public safety. My brother is in the fire service. I understand the incredible work that they do, the sacrifices that they make. They've had our back. Now let's go have theirs. And with that, let's turn it over to our state representative who represents this area, Tim McGinnis.
Thanks, Ross.
Get the rest of you.
Hey, when you say hero, you know, that word can be kind of thrown around these days. These firefighters are heroes. Saturday night, a lot of us went to bed not knowing if we were going to wake up to several, maybe dozens of homes being burned. They stood between the fire and those homes. They put them out. I was talking to them earlier. They would go in and turn people's sprinkler systems on. They were hosing everything down they could. They saved us, and then forestry brought the planes in, National Guard brought the helicopters in, and we really took the battle to the fire. And thank goodness today we're not talking about the possibility of flame ups and the flaring up again. Of course, we have to be vigilant because it always could. But something I learned yesterday talking with the Forestry Commission is that 55% of these type of fires start because of burning debris. The penalty for burning debris right now is a $200 fine for your first offense, $500 for your second offense. Millions of dollars have been spent to fight this fire that was caused by debris burning. At least that's what the indication is. I'm going to file a bill that's going to give this teeth so people think twice before they burn outside, particularly when it's dry and windy. It should be like getting into your car after you've had a few drinks. You think twice about it. Think twice before you burn. So once again, just thank you to all the men and women. And, you know, business, this is affecting our businesses too. You know, our business is down probably 30 to 50% this week, and the reason is people don't want to get out in this smoke. This is having an economic impact on us, so something as a community will pull through, but just keep in mind that your businesses are out there and they need you back.
I just want to say thank you to all the firefighters from across the state who've come into Horry County. This isn't your home, but you treated it as if it was. I want to thank all the firefighters from Horry County and the police department here as well for coordinating their efforts. I couldn't be prouder of our public safety department here in Horry County and the response that we had to this fire. Their work and their efforts are what really saved a lot of property and a lot of lives over the course of the last couple of days. I want to thank the state legislators and the federal legislators who stepped in when we gave them a call and said we needed some help. They came in with the resources we needed to help fight this fire, and I couldn't be prouder of all of us working together and trying to combat this very dangerous situation. So thank all of you for your efforts, and thank you guys for everything that you do as well. Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.